Alrighty. Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing tonight? Another bonus Friday night stream. I don't usually stream on Fridays, as most people are probably aware, just because of work. But they sort of work well for getting in Melody of Memory streams, since I can do like a couple of hours and not feel too bad. Since we can usually run out like a campaign, well, campaign, quote unquote. Livian Teddy. Right. Probably switch to Riku and the Dream Eaters, just because it's thematically appropriate. Well, I haven't used them at all yet, I don't think. But since we're doing the Dream Drop Distance campaign, seems appropriate. Pretty good. Weather has been awful today, so... I don't know, a lot of people like the meme about talking about weather when you've got nothing else to talk about, but like if you find the weather a boring topic, you don't live in Australia. Today has been wild. Thunderstorms, hail, bright sun right after, and then... oh god, the humidity. Oh boy. Anyway. I wonder... Did Traverse Town and Dream Drop Distance have any tracks from... oh shoot, what's it called? The, hidden game. World Ends With You. I think it did. I think it did have a really good remix of one of the World Ends With You tracks, so hopefully that'll make its way into this. And yeah, Blade, the weather has been awful today. Okay, I think we're just on regular Kingdom Hearts music. Though, maybe in the bonus tracks, I don't know. It's hard to say. I know, like, there's some Disney tracks, in the bonus tracks, so possibly. We need to stream The World Ends With You one of these days, but there's no perfect way to go about that, which is why I've always held off. Arguably, the optimal way to play The World Ends With You is the DS version, like the original. But streaming DS games with touchscreen input is not gonna happen. How does this game play again? Like that. There is the Switch port, which is decent, but changes up the way the really unique combat works, because obviously you don't have the dual screen anymore. But the main problem is, obviously, presenting that dual screen combat in a way that works for a stream environment is difficult. I really liked Dream Drop Distance, actually. I want to play through it again. This isn't exactly a high-tempo track. So it's quite a nice mix of Traverse Town, actually. Making you sleepy is sort of appropriate, considering Dream Drop Distance's setup. Yeah, exactly. These guys are the Dream Eaters. How to explain? They're sort of what's on the box there. They're related to the Dream World, which is what Dream Drop Distance is all about. I don't know the plot well enough to DDD to give it a proper summary. I've only played through the game once. Which is part of why I want to play through it again. I did enjoy my playthrough of it. Did we do Proud for DDD? We probably did. I normally do Proud playthroughs these days. He says playing through this on standard, because Proud definitely ain't gonna happen for a rhythm game. Yeah, she's definitely in the lake at this point. It is like 4 AM here. But yes, she would be my go-to Kingdom Hearts lore master. The only problem here is, having only played through Dream Drop Distance once, I'm not as familiar with the Dream Drop Distance mix of these tracks. So it's harder for me to sort of flow as such, and just need to instead react. I don't know if a switch port is possible. It depends on how efficient the ports are. Because the ports play well, but they play well on solid hardware. The Switch is a fair bit weaker than the PS4 or the Xbone. Well, so this is like DDD is effectively Riku's arc, which is why we have the Dream Eaters team here is Riku. But I mean, as I've brought up a number of times across this franchise, Sora's... I can turn the volume up, certainly. I preemptively turned it down because this game's very loud, but if you want it up, that I can do. Yeah, give it a touch of gas, see how that feels.
Master Yen Sid knew that Sora and Riku still had a lot to learn before they could stop Master Xehanort, so he prompted them to take the Mark of Mastery exam. The exam required the two to dive into sleeping worlds and reawaken them by unlocking their keyholes. But an unfortunate encounter caused Sora and Riku to be flung into different worlds. Fighting alongside benevolent Dream Eaters, or spirits, they carried on. Suddenly, a boy in a black coat appeared.
I suppose this is the recap game, so if you're not familiar with DDD, we'll give you a quick recap across the course of tonight's events. Haha! Plug, sales pitch. DDD didn't do Hellfire, did it? That's a fucking great song, but probably a bit inappropriate for Kingdom Hearts. Very inappropriate for Kingdom Hearts. It's about a priest being tempted by a gypsy. Well, tempted's probably not even the right way. It's a one-sided. I do recall young Xehanort being a real fucking bastard of a boss. Lusting after, that's the right word. Thank you. That's a much better word. I suppose Frollo would consider it being tempted by. Man, I am screwing up big time. That was kind of a cool combo into the triple there. That's right, Dream Drop. Was it Dream Drop Distance that did Three Musketeers as well? Speaking of Disney oddities. Well, it's not really an oddity, but I suppose it's a direct to VHS. It's not really one you would pick for Kingdom Hearts. The bears are called Kuma Panda? See, I know my Heartless pretty well. I know my true Heartless pretty well. I know some of the unversed do not know the Dream Eaters much at all. Oh, dang it. Balls that up pretty bad. You know, sometimes I forget that Kairi has a Keyblade. Was the grid based on sequel movie? I don't remember. Yeah, I've always brought up that, like, Sora and Riku have much more chemistry than Sora and Kairi. But Riku is a much more interesting character than either of them. Sora and Kairi are kind of perfect for each other because they're both nothing. I've said before, Sora's the least interesting part of Kingdom Hearts. He is the player vessel. He is generic hero man. Okay. Back. It's not that Sora is everybody, it's that everybody is Sora. There's a difference in your definitions there. We did pretty well, actually. Had a little bit of a bad run at one point, but A++, not bad. Everyone is Sora, and everyone else is Xehanort. That's how Kingdom Hearts works. Yeah, I think the grid in Dream Drop Distance is based on Tron Legacy rather than Tron Base. Yeah, pretty much. That's the, like, the setting off event is when they release Kairi from Sora. That fucks everything up. Dream Drop Distance also does Pinocchio right by doing Coney Island instead of Monstro. Man, the grid music for Dream Drop Distance is much better. That was a good track, I like that. But yeah, so in Kingdom Hearts 1, Coney Island is the place where they get turned into donkeys from drinking beer and gambling and whatnot. Smoking, if I recall? What was I gonna say? Yeah, Kairi... yeah, Kairi was stored inside of Sora after the door opened on Destiny Islands. And then, right at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora keys himself with the Dark Keyblade. Well, the Dark Keyblade. The, Riku's Keyblade. Or Ansem's key... It's a bit weird. But he keys himself with the Heart Unlocker, which releases Kairi's heart, but also releases his heart, and creates the Nobodies. And everything goes bad from there. I don't think it literally creates the Nobodies as a concept, but it creates Roxas. Which, yeah. Everything goes very downhill from there, because that's when Org 13 starts doing Keyblade shenanigans. It's quite the mess. Yeah, I can't remember specifically what it's called, that Keyblade. The one that you can use to key people's hearts. This was that weird dragon boss fight on top of Notre Dame, right? This is why Kingdom Hearts should have had a theater rhythm game earlier. Its music is just great. It is a bit, isn't it? It's got that sort of vanillaware fantasy epic to it, doesn't it? Oops, accidentally cancelled my animation. The attack still went off, but that's interesting. I wonder if this will cover any of the, what's it? Unchained, Rechained, the mobile game. One bit of Kingdom Hearts content that really could use a decent recap. It bothers me that there is significant amounts of, like, critical story behind a freaking mobile game. It's not even a bad mobile game, it's just frustrating. It is pretty rough on the old gacha end, though, with its the way it works mechanically. As we've established before, I'm not good at rhythm games, but I do enjoy this. Have I ever streamed Patapon? I really like that game, but I am really, really bad at it. That does my head in. Because it's not just playing along to the beat, but you're also needing to, like, strategically play the right song at the right time. Oh yeah, that's right, for the PS4 port of it. Of course, I played it, like, originally on the PSP release. Yeah, I really like that game, but I cannot play that. Saved my life. Oh dear. I don't remember half my own shit. There's so much of it. This is gonna have like a hundo aerial rating in it. The ones with annoying flights always seem to have hundo aerial Oh, I try to keep my own lore straight. That's kind of important. Yeah, look at that. I was right. Hit all glide targets. God dang it. Ugh. Boy, that was a mess. Jesus. Okay, so your normal input is X. When there's multiple normal inputs, you use X, L1, and R1. When there's a green input, it's triangle. When there's a jump, it's circle. When there's a jump and normal input, it's circle, then normal input. The flying ones are jump and hold circle.
Sora and Riku continued traveling from dream to dream. However, the cloaked boy, Ansem, and Xemnas appeared everywhere Sora and Riku went, misleading them with every encounter. Meanwhile, Mickey was caught up in one of Maleficent's schemes, but he was saved by Lee, formerly known as Axel, from Organization 13. Master Yen Sid agreed to make Lee a Keyblade wielder to catch Xehanort off guard in hopes of defeating him.
And that is why Axel has a Keyblade in 3. got it memorized. Oh dear. Whoops. There goes my control. So the problem is... Well, problem. He doesn't remember April 30th. No, he doesn't got it memorized. Voice actor jokes! One of the few that I can make about English voice actors. Quentin Flynn voices Axel and, Raiden. To be fair, he does remember. Whoops. Doesn't the world that never was go really weird in Birth by Dream Drop Distance? No, Birth by Sleep. Starts like falling apart and time shenanigans. Because this game needed time travel added to its plot. I always just call it 358. But certainly one of the lesser games, at least for me. It's too grindy. And it's well suited for its format, that of a like handheld game, and that was its like design. How to put it? Like, it was intended to be that way. It was designed to be that way, but that doesn't work well for the way I play games. What was the question? Oh, the title. As I said, I've always just said 358. It's 358-2 days, so I don't know if I assume it's meant to be divided by 2. Man, DDD sort of went wild towards the end, didn't it, though? Jesus Christ. I remember the final boss being a fucking nightmare. See ya, crew. Yeah, well, that's fair, because it goes time travel bullshit. Again... I don't feel Xehanort should have had a redemption arc at the end of, KH3. Hey, Iman, how's it going? Food Panda! We had to... That's suspiciously on topic as we were talking about pandas earlier.
Sora thought he had completed his exam, but found himself in the world that never was. There, he was lured into the depths of darkness and captured to become the 13th vessel for Master Xehanort. Meanwhile, Riku had arrived to find Sora trapped in a bad dream. Riku learned that he had unwittingly dived into Sora's dream and protected him from nightmares as he slept. Master Xehanort managed to regain his form, but he was caught off guard and was unable to carry out his plan. Then he vanished, his parting words foretelling a war that was yet to come.
God damn, the music for Birth by Sleep is just... Birth by Sleep... Well, yes, the music for Birth by Sleep is amazing. This is Dream Drop Distance. The music for that is also amazing. Ow. That went bad at the end. Snap! It finally happened! We need to go fetch a pink star from somewhere. Alright, that should have been all ability crystals, all flying enemies. Or more than 75% of flying enemies. We missed one. Should be right. Oh, on Proud. Either way, we got the all ability crystals, which gives us the one we needed. We're fine. Yes, Yoko Shimomura is a genius. Her music is always outstanding. Squaresoft may have many problems, but it certainly has an incredible talent of musicians. An incredible amount of talented musicians. Nobuo Uematsu, Yoko Shimomura, oh bollocks, I blanked on the other guy's name. Koichi Sugiyama. Square has some serious musical talent. Who else? Yasunori Mitsuda.
In order to wake Sora, Riku dived into his dream once more. Riku continued deeper into Sora's dream, where he encountered those whose hearts were sleeping inside Sora's heart.
Seriously?
Thanks
Everybody
to their
is
help,
Sora.
Sora managed to wake up safe and sound, and Riku was made a Keyblade Master. Lee had become a Keyblade wielder, and I was brought in to become a new member of the Guardians of Light.
When the core plot of that game is literally everything was a dream, but like for the straight up purposes of I don't really consider that worthy. Normally, yes, it was all a dream is like, oh, fuck off. But in the case of Dream Drop Distance, you knew it was all a dream going into it. That was the whole point. That only took an hour, so Kingdom Hearts 3 actually looks pretty short. We might take a run at that as well. But I think I will go grab myself another drink first. Yeah, I will be right back. Alright, that took a while. I went and fixed myself a gin and tonic. Chat being very active. God dang it. Hey there, Badger, how's it going? Well, not god dang it, but like, god dang it, you're talking while I stepped away. I feel bad. Good, you're all talking. Alright, time for Kingdom Hearts 3? Oh no. Rest in pieces, Vod. If you're watching this on YouTube and it's muted, blame Disney. Kingdom Hearts 3 was a fucking nightmare for this shit. I forgot to switch my active party. Not that it's too bad, I like the Dream Drop Distance crew. Hopefully, since it's an off-vocals version, we get away with it. What was the... It was, Rapunzel and... Frozen, yeah. Sorry, brain. Hard to brain. That's just Disgaea.
To prepare for the final battle with Master Xehanort, Sora set out in search of a way to regain his power of waking. In Olympus, he learned to fight for someone with all his heart. In Twilight Town, he searched for clues about Roxas.
We're just skipping entire worlds.
In a fairy tale kingdom, he met one of the new 7 hearts. And in Toy Box, he learned hearts can reside where you least expect them. Meanwhile, Lee and I were hard at work training to become Keyblade wielders.
And they look
Riku and
fucking
Mickey found
weird
a
in
clue
the
to
Unreal
where
Engine.
Terra was.
I can't handle it, yo. It worked fine for Fragmentary Passage, because that was the darkness world, so things feeling off in the world of darkness is fine, but then, yeah, for the, full Kingdom Hearts 3 experience. Is this just all movie? Oh, God. Kingdom of Corona, aka Earth. When was Kingdom Hearts 3? I did the whole thing that, the week it came out, I just don't remember when it was. Oh god, my timeline's starting to blur. In my defense, we did the entire franchise up to that point in preparation. So there's a bit of a blur at Kingdom Hearts. This almost feels like a Koichi Sugiyama track, as in Dragon Quest. Start of 2019, okay. I'm hoping these won't get auto-hit because they've got the gameplay on top of them. Sydney is extremely copyright happy. Oh god, Frozen. Is it gonna do the track? Man, my favorite world from KH3 isn't even here, which is the Pirates world. It didn't make no fucking sense story-wise, but then nothing else did, so that's fine. It was great gameplay-wise. Mike Wazowski. That's what I get for talking. Oh yeah, I need to change the party, thank you. Remind me when the song's finished. I forgot that Ventus showed up there. Let's grab my crew. Team low poly count. I recall not being very fond of Big Hero 6 World. Yeah, none of the Disney worlds really stood out in 3. Except for Pirates. I thought Pirates was really good. But that's because it had the sort of
bothered me anyway.
How does a 14th century queen know what a fractal is? Oh yeah, the VOD is extra over dead. There ain't no hope of coming back. Choo-choo train! Feels appropriate to be running these three here, because this is where Terranaut happens. Holy shit. Does he happen? What is this if? Why is there an if? That is concerning. Yes, this is everything at once. This is... It's all going a bit funny. Things get weird in the Keyblade Graveyard. It is the best part of the game, but also the most confusing part of the game. It's where it goes full Kingdom Hearts. Doesn't quite go off the rails until after the Keyblade Graveyard. That's where it goes full retard. Actually, the Keyblade Graveyard is really good. Because it's basically a greatest hits of the final bosses from the franchise so far. And, like, it's mechanically accurate. So, like, if you remember the tricks to all the bosses from when you fought them in the previous games, that transfers over. Is this from the bit where it, like, pulls in the mobile game out of nowhere? Does the Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 thing? Oh, we got nothing. Ouch.
Darkness will prevail, and the light expire. It all unfolded just as the Book of Prophecies foretold. But Sora refused to give up. His heart persisted against all odds. He used the power of awaking and fought long and hard to save his friends. And so, the Light's defeat was overwritten, and the Guardians of Light reassembled at the Keyblade Graveyard. The deciding battle with the true Organization 13 was about to begin. As the battle raged, Terra, Roxas, and Xion were revived and joined the Guardians of Light.
The Terra stuff
Xehanort
was
still succeeded in
so
summoning
good.
the true Kingdom Hearts. To stop Kingdom Hearts from unleashing its power, Sora went to the ancient city of Keyblade
yeah.
wielders, Scala at Kylum, and the final battle
This is
began.
where it goes full retard.
As the fierce struggle ended, Master Xehanort gave up the Keyblade and abandoned his plans. Kingdom Hearts was sealed away. But it was still far from over. I had disappeared during the battle, and Sora was determined to bring me back. He set off on his journey once more, alone.
So we have the DLC. What? What's going on here?
This place.
Hopefully she doesn't meet with Chirithy, because that'll blow my freaking head. Chirithy is voiced by Digimon Kairi's voice actor. I can't have Kairi talking to Kairi. This is different. There's no score or points or life bar. In before it pulls a Drakengard and becomes an action game for the final boss. That would be perfect. I would, like, legitimately have so much respect for the game if it did that. It's not like you need to code a new engine. It's all there already. Oh, that was a triple brain derp. You missed one. Back to the start. Can you pull a Keyblade? I don't know, because Aqua isn't wielding hers at this point. She's wielding, Master Ericus's blade.
This world will be engulfed in darkness. Everything you care about, and everyone you love. If
Oh
you
shit,
truly
yeah, this
possess
is
the power of a princess
probably
of heart,
explaining Naminé.
your heart will resonate with the Keyblade wielders, and I believe you can lead me to that wielder's world. That is the only possible way to save ours. You see, this is more than an experiment. It's hope. Like most, you probably believe that nothing exists outside of this world you live in. And yet, there are countless other worlds. You can see them sparkle brilliantly in the night sky. Through that sea of stars, fate will guide your ship to where you are meant to be.
Wait, he's firing her off to Destiny Islands.
However, if you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy. If that happens, you must abandon your search. We have failed.
Is Kairi Goku? We got space potted off. Nice trick. Hey, nice! It is actually Kairi's theme. Didn't we have to do this in KH3 as well? Find a bits of Kairi? Or was that in Remind? It's all a bit blurry. I do remember collecting all the petals.
Who are you? Show your face!
Ah!
Not so fast, my dear.
You're the one who keeps messing with my
His
fate.
English voice actor died.
If it weren't for everything
New
that
voice
you've
actor is
done,
nowhere near as good.
then Sora and everyone would be safe. Even if you're not really here, and this is just a memory or illusion, I won't let you walk away.
You're right, I set you adrift in another world and drastically alter the course of your fate. In the end, you were destroyed by my hand, paving the way for Sora's disappearance.
Originally, Xehanort was voiced by Leonard Nimoy. Actually, this is a third new guy.
You've become quite the Keyblade wielder.
Oh! He's actually decent. Wow, the new voice actor for English Xehanort is Christopher Lloyd, which, if you listen, you can hear it.
For a retired master, yes, it prepared you remarkably well. This world was created from the memories contained within your heart. You seek clues to Sora's whereabouts by using your memories of him to search through your own heart. But there's nothing for you to find here. I'm afraid the answer you seek lies in memories that are long gone.
This should have
I
been
have had enough of this.
like a reverse Drakengard. I would have had so much respect for the game if it had pulled that.
Ah, look who joined us.
That's getting a little creepy. This is literally everybody is Sora?
As I thought, your voice can't reach us here. Now I'm certain of where your heart is.
Ah, damn it! Damn, it's just a boss battle stage. That would have been so good if it had done a proper fight. Ah. Especially since Square owns Drakengard. This is actually rough. Ouch. Probably quite hard, especially since I wouldn't be warmed up. But as I said, I would have had so much respect for the game. As for Christopher Lloyd, he's not normally known as a voice actor. Most people will know him as the Professor from Back to the Future. I think Christopher Lloyd is actually doing a better job as Xehanort than whoever they got to do him in base Kingdom Hearts 3. I felt he was really weak. It didn't help, obviously, that the story for him was really bad in KH3. Why are we fighting him now? He did his redemption arc. Kairi didn't even get to have a boss fight.
Thank you, Sora.
Rip off.
On the day that I sent you out from your world. Do you remember what it is I said to you? Those words hold the answer you seek. I may cause you to suffer, but I am a product of your heart. For that reason, I shall give you your answer.
Wait, Kairi is both Sora and Xehanort? Oh god, she's the chosen one!
Before, when my heart and body were still united as one, I told you about what would happen if we were to fail. If you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy. That is the answer I have for you.
What does that mean?
If you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy.
Yes, he said that's the answer.
Not of light or darkness, but on the other side?
I've never heard of a place like that.
Something else he said perplexes me. Your voice can't reach us. I'm certain of where your heart is.
You would assume that he's referring to the realm of darkness, but that clearly isn't the case here, wouldn't you say?
Where voices can't reach. The other side of our world. Of reality. Unreality.
Are we actually going to the, like,
Fictional world.
real world?
Fictional?
With the Shibuya ending of
I'm
KH3?
afraid such mysteries are beyond our comprehension.
Maybe Mickey or Master Yen Sid knows.
Any news?
Riku!
Oh, Kairi, you woke up.
Yeah, just now. How come you're here?
Well, actually, I found some info about Sora.
Really? We got something too.
You did? Oh.
Oh, excuse me, dears. I
Do we not
certainly
have
didn't mean to
security
startle you.
to prevent teleporting
If
into
you're
this
not
room?
expecting magic, it can be a surprise.
No kidding.
Now then, I am the fairy godmother, and it's a pleasure to meet you all.
She came here at Yen Sid's request. He said she's got a clue that might help us find Sora.
Yen Sid sent you?
That's right. To find Sora, we need 3 keys. First, Riku, and then, of course, there's you, dear Kairi.
Okay.
With Riku's dreams and Kairi's memories, you two have already done your part.
Kairi's memories?
Yes. We performed an examination of Kairi's heart and obtained an important clue from the lost memories it contains, which is that there's another world on the other side of ours that's not of darkness or light.
Riku, what did you dream?
Oh. Well, since Sora disappeared, I've been having dreams about a large city with tall
Oh my
buildings.
god, we are going to real world
Apparently
Shibuya.
that's the clue.
A city?
Maybe that's what Xehanort was talking about. A fictional world.
A fictional world?
Yes, perhaps. The 3 realms of our world. Light, darkness, and between. These are all places we can travel to, because they are on our side. This also includes the worlds of memories, data, and dreams. If I am correct, then this other side of our world, from which voices cannot reach, must be a place outside of our reality. Namely, it must be unreality.
This
Or
is
fiction.
kind of great. I
That
gotta
is
be
the
honest.
extent of our knowledge.
I love the idea of reality being
So I
unreality.
thought we should go to Mickey and Master Yen Sid to ask about it.
I'm not quite sure they'll be able to help you, my dear.
Then, what now?
Oh, you forget. There are 3 people who hold the key. There's still one more. One with a strong will and a very precious dream.
Next time on.
Who is it?
You'll see. I'll introduce you.
Huh?
Jesus Christ, is this really just the setup for the next game? You fuckers.
Whoa.
This place.
You know it?
Yeah. I
Is it
came
the
here with Sora.
Main character
and
from
also in my dreams while I
the
slept.
fucking mobile game?
This is the final world. But there's no one here.
That's not true. Why don't you look closer?
Huh?
The stars. I never noticed.
Yes. Strong hearts gather here after death until they are ready to move on. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
She?
The final key. We found you. We've been searching all over for you, my dear.
Do I know you? I'm Kairi. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You're all able to retain your appearance in this world. I met someone else who could do that.
I don't know who this is.
So she's the final key?
That's right, dear. Now we finally have all three.
But how exactly can she help?
It's simple. She came from the world on the other side.
What?
Huh?
You see, she's very special. Her form was taken from her, but she managed to find her way here. If
It's
she
literally
goes back to
the
her
main
world,
character of the
her
mobile
heart
game.
will certainly be stolen. Right, dear?
Oh, yes. It seems you know a lot about me.
A little. And I would use my magic to change you back if I could. But I'm afraid that's impossible while you're in this form. Don't fret, though. I believe that we'll find a way to make your dream come true very soon.
My dream
We did.
come true?
There was. We did see. So that character you questioned, if you remember, there was a character you didn't recognize half. That's the boy main character from the mobile game. But the thing with the mobile game is, like, it's a blank character to pick your dude.
I want to help make that happen. Will it lead us to Sora?
Oh, I'm afraid it's not that simple. First, we must get to her world. She can open a path for us, and you can use the power of waking to go there.
The power of waking.
Sorry, but did I hear you say Sora?
Huh?
Wait, do you know him?
Yes. He was here. He encouraged me not to give up. Did something happen to him?
Yeah. Sora disappeared. He's a good friend of ours, so we've been looking for him. Right now, we think he's in a big city full of tall buildings. Ring any bells?
A city full of tall buildings. Quadratum?
Huh?
It has more skyscrapers than any other city I know. That must be it.
Quadratum. Is that where Sora is?
There's no way of knowing. But I believe it is possible.
All right. Think you can help us?
I'm not sure exactly what's happening. But if Sora is in trouble, I want to help. Please let me know what you need from me.
Thanks.
I forgot he has a car key.
I'm afraid this is as much as I can do. It's up to you, Riku, to take care of the rest.
I want to go.
Kairi, that's not...
Yeah, I know. I want to go with you. But
Well, she can't use those
I know
teleports.
that I can't. I need to finish training. I need to become stronger. And when I do, I'll be right there next to you and Sora.
Good.
But first, I'll go explain everything. To Donald and Goofy, and to Mickey and Master Yen Sid.
Be careful out there, dear, and try not to do anything too reckless. Come straight back if you encounter any trouble.
I will.
Is this... Wait, no, hang on. Is there inputs? This smells like playable cutscene. Yep. Poor Kairi got, like, just cocked out of everything. Even in her own game, she doesn't get to be the hero. Sora fights the final boss. Riku goes off to do the hero thing. Poor Kairi. This is a Dolan and Goof. Actually, if you do like an everybody's here, that'd be kind of cool. What? Hey, 626. Wait. I was gonna say, these guys never met 626, but no, they did get him as a summon. It's Sora, and Axel. All Soras. Hey, everybody's here.
Riku went alone? But that's way too dangerous. I have to go after him now.
Do not be hasty, Mickey.
But Master Yen said he's all alone in a world we know nothing about.
Precisely. We have never faced something like this before. Which is why we must remain calm.
But...
Kairi, this information you bring us, it comes from Xehanort during his time as a researcher?
Yes.
Then that means he must have been aware of this other world for quite some time.
But... we defeated Xehanort. Is there anybody else we can ask?
When I was still serving as a Keyblade Master, it was known that the ancient masters had crossed over into another world. I surmised that Xehanort looked more deeply into that world.
The ancient Keyblade Masters.
For now, we must reach out to those in Radiant Garden, the land of departure and Twilight Town, who are searching for Sora, to inform them of what we have learned and have them halt their respective efforts. Donald, Goofy, I leave this to you.
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir.
And Kairi, will you continue your training as you were before?
Actually, I'd like to study under Master Aqua.
Boys?
That is an excellent idea. I approve.
Thank you.
And you, Mickey,
Yes.
I task you with the investigation of this new world and how it is related to the ancient Keyblade Masters.
But how?
You'll begin in the world of Scala ad Caelum.
The stupid place from the end of KH3. Now, I have a bad feeling, because I think it was 465 to unlock the final track. No, 445, sorry. And we have, sorry, 245, and we have 240. Oh no, okay. Much more than that. Never mind. Oh boy. That's gonna take a lot of work. I will need to do that off stream. Oh my. That is... Whoa. Whoa. I suppose at the end of the end I can do the Lion King music if you like, because I can just cut it out from the VOD. This is probably already dead anyway. Yeah, there's a few tracks that don't appear in the sort of main scenario that you unlock using the synthesis. These, like, character AMVs are one of them. Oh. Good job, idiot. Anyway, do we do that and just like absolutely kill the VOD? Whatever hope it had of survival, just gone. Where is Fishtown? This isn't part of the main game?
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Huh.
Wouldn't you think?
Why this and not,
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything?
the song they actually used?
Treasures untold. How many wonders and one cavern hold?
Thingy, the song.
She's got everything. I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want bigger box? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on the
You know you're old, and you agree with King Triton. That's the point where you know you've become an old person, where you're just like, Ariel, you are a dumb fuck. Why was that not in the base game? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, I see. That's the boss music version, and there's the normal track. Alright, well, that's it for this. I'm gonna have to grind out 40 stars? Oy. Oy. Well, yeah, no, that's about all I got for now. If I grind out the 40 stars, I'll do the last bit of the game on stream. But for now, that is all. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.